all I could do was just stand there and back and look at what was happening. Even though now I look at it and I say, I think God was answering my prayers, because in my heart, even though I was raised around families where they were solid, and then all of a sudden I came along and mine was not solid, and I was trying to get out of it. Okay, not that my partner was a bad person. No, I won't say that. But you do have to be careful about who you pick to go into a contract with, and this is a contract for life. And so if you don't make a good choice, or if you go into a contract with someone, this goes for business and anything, you can get yourself in some situations that it can really skin you up, as I might say. It will skin you up in the end of that, should it go sour or should it go left. Okay, so this book was forced upon us, and it was given to us, and we just ate it up. Okay, and so now I found this scripture, the scripture that came to me when this hurricane came into my life. The first thing I wanted to do was, God, what in the hell just happened? I'm just putting it. That's where it was. It was like, what happened? And he spoke to me. And the scripture came to me, prove all things. Prove all things. And because it was like starting life all over again, it was like, this book is supposed to be foundational. And we just took this book in, which is not from out of our history. We have to understand that this book is only representing the last 7,000 years, when in actuality we're finding that Africans or melanated people have been on this earth for millions of years, in some cases, and at least 30 dynasties before has even come on sight. And of course, I've written some books. There was this book by Dr. I'll put his name up on the screen, but I can't call his name right now. But Dr. Ben Yochanan, Stolen Legacy, was the beginning of my reading and being able to understand what in the heck is going on. And so I also listened to a show called Sonetta TV, and I've been listening to them on the internet, and you might want to check them out too, because there's a lot of controversy on there, and I'm just learning and eating and feeding, from different schools of thought. And it's, like when I was in college and working on my master's, we had to read a whole lot of papers from different authors, and start evaluating and coming up with some of your own conclusions on the things that we learn and what have you. Well, the same thing you can do even on the internet here, because a lot of people are doing what we call in the African spiritual system, we had griots who would tell stories about things, that have happened in the past, and it's being passed on down. Well, these are griots as far as I'm concerned. When you hear people who have done their research and they're presenting it on YouTube, and you can get a whole lot of information by sitting and listening. I have good listening skills, and because I don't always have a lot of time to sit down and read, of course I'm reading a lot more now, but I also get a chance to sit down and listen to other people who have done deep reading, and then they are coming together and on Sonetta TV, SANETTERNETER, if you go there and listen, you can look back into several videos that he's had, if you're strong enough to take it. Now, if you're one of these people who are so, your ears are virgins, to where you can't handle the language, then you're gonna have a hard time. But I'm a type of person that's able to sift through or to listen without, how do they say it? One way we put it, eat the meat and throw away the bone. I'm able to listen, move all of the language out of the way, and get the meat of what is being said. Hello, family. This is Mr. E. If you would like to support the works of Mr. E or any of Ezel's productions, you may make your donations at Cash App. You will use $ Ekufi, EKUFIE, or you may make your payments through check or money order made out to Anthony Ezel or to Ezel's Productions, LLC. That address is P.O. Box 492, Jackson, Alabama, 36545. Or you may contact us at the phone number of 251-709-1123. Thank you.